right through my fingers, greasy everything. She said it's time I wash my hands of this, but the jar keeps calling with another twist, and it feels like Vaseline. It's just a slippery little thing. This leverage life is Vaseline. It's just a slippery little thing. This digging game is Vaseline. Rug pulled again, left me on the floor. Margin man calling, knocking at my door. Told my family it's just a phase I'm in, while I'm aping harder with my final spin. And it feels like Vaseline. It's just a slippery little thing. This leverage life is Vaseline. It's just a slippery little thing. This digging game is Vaseline. The more I hold, the more it slides away. Every green candle turns to red today. Can't wash it off, it's soaked into my skin. Addicted to the chaos, let the madness begin. It's just a slippery little thing. This leverage life is Vaseline. It's just a slippery little thing. This whole damn market is Vaseline. Tuition paid, rise through the rack. Stare at the redstone, raging on the feed. Question the rush that led to this bleed. Flip risky bets without a second glance. Too many tabs open, lost in a dance. Pay the tuition, learn from the fall. Cut the chaos, consolidate it all. Sharpen the edge, master the game. Rise through the wreck, claim the flame. Scroll back through logs of the wild swing. Greed in disguise, pulling hidden strings. Vow to rebuild with tighter control. Stick to the plan, let discipline roll. Pay the tuition, learn from the fall. Cut the chaos, consolidate it all. Sharpen the edge, master the game. Rise through the wreck, claim the flame. Coffee steam rises in the quiet dawn haze. Notebook scribble strategies on the page. Screen flickers, hope amid the wreckage below. One deep breath, gear up for the show. Pay the tuition, learn from the fall. Cut the chaos, consolidate it all. Sharpen the edge, master the game. Rise through the wreck, claim the flame. Pay the tuition, rise through the wreck. Graduate now, got this though. Yeah.
Welcome to the wreck zone.
We got highs and
cowbell and a whole lot of Jesus.
Welcome to the wreck zone. We got highs and hills. We got everything you chase, honey. Ringing for more bills. We are the diggins who can drag you under in the crypto jungle. Feel the thunder if you got the grease. Shake it loose. We'll liquidate your ass, leave you crying with the blues. You learn to live like a trader in the dark if you got the fire for the potion.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the turkey.
Welcome to the wreck.
Holy crap! What the hell? Well, that's our cluster.
So slow. There's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Well, that was kind of a crazy. It's somebody left all the buttons on again. Sean? Not saying a word. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, you're watching Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. We're sitting here watching Bitcoin on a tiny 6-minute time frame. Very interesting place that we're at right now. Let me go over a few things that a lot of people were seeing this morning. A lot of people were seeing this. Some people proclaiming this descending triangle has a 90% chance to break to the downside with a big ass target to the downside. There were some of those little things going on, threatening to take us down to 60 or even way below, depending on where they pulled that measure move from. It could have possibly happened. I mean, it's not very well filled up through here, but yeah, we can make that happen. I see the more roundy thing over here, but it was also on our channel. It's the 886 fib that we're paying very close attention to. Bounced off of it 5 times. 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Well, cinco. And almost 2 other honorable mentions there. And then we started to bounce a little bit. So I've seen I don't know, it's just interesting to me. But I don't know. I mean, people pay to learn this, right? People pay to learn this. And what they were being taught was a short from the very bottom at support, which I saw that guru flip-flop on it and then decided to go long. Ironically, right up here at the very top at resistance. I was like, oh. Well, flag didn't fly to the upside. It came down. I believe they got stopped out. I'm curious to see what happens there. Because it looked like they just came and nailed it and then started taking off over there. So, rough day in the market, choppy chop. But one thing I recommend that you never do, even though your emotions, and that's what it is, your emotions telling you, we're headed down, short the bottom. If we got Fibonacci support, I mean, I gotta see that broken before I actually feel confident trying to get in on some kind of play like that, especially with a big ass stop loss over up there. But anyway, this is what we were looking at last night. It's about 62.3, whatever, and it seems like we've hung out around that area. And now we drew our Fibonacci's from the. Let's go to a bigger time frame over here. 6 minute from the high deserts of Nevada. Is it Nevada? To the lows down here of 62.210, somewhere right in that area. This is our 382 Fibonacci area, the area of resistance, the area that flag to the upside did not fly. And I was like, oh man, you testing resist? You trying to flag up resist? It can, but and eventually it did, right? But not the first go, usually not, right? There was a little shakiness. I don't know. I've seen a lot of things, man. When you get stuck on these small time frames, you're gonna see lots of stuff. It's a lot of noise over here, right? I mean, a lot of people were looking at this as a shoulder, head, and shoulder to the downside, but it didn't downside. Instead, it came up here. I guess they were thinking the shoulder to the downside, and then they're like, "Oh, see, I told you," and expecting big moves down here, but that didn't happen. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so you guys can probably see the head and shoulder idea, right? And I could go with that for a trend line, but when we connect here and connect here and connect here, we got a nice little slanted trend line right there. So I just see it more of a channel aspect, or if you want to be hardcore, go with this idea. It's harder to do that one. I mean, it can play. Technically, I guess we would still be in that idea. That's kind of crazy. So I can understand why somebody wouldn't want to do that guy. But you got us pretty much a flat top over here. You got a slanting bottom, and these guys are kind of cool. That's actually what we were finding some resistance at. We just carried this little guy out right there. That level right there is just what we finally had to break out of. Might even retest that guy at 63.3. We're getting a little shaky over here now. We're on the 3-minute time frame looking at some stuff and just some things that were going on. Meanwhile, the strategies that I use, I was watching closely on these moving averages and watching us climb up through them, and I'm kind of liking that. Getting rejected where we should get rejected, and then finding support in some areas that we would hope that we would find some support, right? So pull our Fibonacci's from this very bottom over here, 886 Fib area, all the way up to that 236. So we got a nice little 0.5 pullback. Ain't that gorgeous? That's pretty gosh darn gorgeous. Now, it does set us up for a bear situation, but I mean, this is just a possibility. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it means it's out there, and it could happen. And we could see all the way back down to 62.4. All right, so we want to be on the lookout for that idea. Just in case our overall trend line breaks down. I'm going to draw it from right here. Now we are cutting through some candle bodies on this smaller time frame, but if we go up, the higher that we go up and go to like a 15-minute, you can see that, whoa, there's not as many candle bodies there. We'll just go from the wicks over here to that candle body to this candle body, and that makes a pretty gosh darn good trend line. Now if I break that trend line, I will entertain the idea that we may come back here and just wait and see if it happens. And if it does happen, I plan on going long over here looking for some bombing patterns. But if it does not happen, there's a definite possibility that we might be heading right over here to this nice little blue line, 64. Oh, that's not blue at all. Let's try that one more time. See if we can do it right this time. Sean? That just made it worse, Sean. How is it every time you get involved, Sean, it gets worse? 64,000 right there. So that's our one-to-one targets basically right there that we're looking for, with some other juicy ones in the mix right there. So that's what I'm looking for. When we zoom out a little bit here on the local, let me get rid of some of the lines and fibs and whatnot. It's looking a little janky. I got all these moving averages and everything. Now they're bearishly crossing, right? The only saving grace is the 600 above the 800, and I mean, that's, or whatever that's worth, just means that we can get up here about 64.7. That is our 382 Fibonacci at 64.7. That's basically the next bigger target that we got, but we got another little pivot point right around just a little over 64,000. I got closer to 64,052 on this particular chart that I'm looking at. And you know what we do, we go up and then we come back down. But as long as we're making a consecutive series of higher highs and higher lows, we're in. Even if it's just a local trend, we're trying to change this trend around. And in order to really do it, well, we got to come over here and take out this guy at 67,300. That's our main goal. Nothing else is acceptable. That's what we must do. All right. So if we find ourselves coming up and getting rejected and rolling over, especially up here around 64.7, if that happens, all we can do is hope for a higher low, whether that's a retest of this area or somewhere lower or an equal low. But you are in danger at that point with especially these crossovers of coming down a little lower. So we want to be aware of that, okay? But I do see us trying to go up on the weekend. Go figure, low liquidity. Pump us on the weekends, baby. They dumped us on Thursday and Friday. And sometimes when they do that, we see a little bit more active weekend. Hopefully tomorrow they'll continue this up, and maybe we can find ourselves around 64,000 or 64.8 on a Sunday. Get us going for Monday, and then they can play the slam bam, thank you ma'am, dump us on Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever they want to do it again. We never know exactly sure what day that they're going to do things, like to project it out 4 or 5 ahead of time, but they got a little system to it, right? And it seems like the Thursday, Friday dumps lead to a little possible pumps. We have seen it work continue the dump, but we're not dumping now, right? Right now we're making higher highs and higher lows, and I like that. And we got a trend line. And until that trend line's broken, well, I'm hopeful that we'll just keep making higher highs and higher lows. This is about the point on this, what do we have, 15-minute time frame? Let's bring Elliott in, because I think we got a 1, 2, this could be a 3, 4 if it will stop here. Elliott, do you agree, or are you smoking crack again tonight? Oh, Elliott was... You were here, Elliott? There he is. All right. Oh my God, we agreed. We don't always see eye to eye on this. I was not counting the orange line. He's got a weird count on that. Says there's a possible 5 wave on that will get a bit bigger correction. I was counting with this one over here. And a 1, 2, and then a big 3, and then your 4 cannot cross over that 1, right? It's got to pull back above that. So that's hopium. Even if we do break the trend line, there's a chance that we can come back and retest this other trend line, which I haven't even got over to talk about, right? It's a very local trend line starting over here. I was following that, and that made me feel a lot better about these breakouts and more bullish than we were going up when we did that. But there is always that chance that we come back and we can retest this trend line. And Elliott even sees that. That's about 63,000 right there if that happens, right? 100 moving average and whatnot. All right, this is a 15-minute time frame. We've got a 50 moving average, if you can see it. It's a little blue line. Elliott, let's take Elliott off. There's a little blue line that's coming in right under here. And if it crosses that yellow line, that is bullish. That is the golden cross, which is technically a buy signal for bots and, well, moving average traders if they are following the golden cross rule. So, will this trend line hold? Will there be some wiggle room for this trend line? Because there might be. Will Elliott get its way? I don't know, man. I just know right now in the 15-minute, we're above the 200. We're above the 21 right now. 21 and the 9 have both crossed it. And I'm hoping to see if we get a bounce here, because this 50 is trying to roll over here. I don't like that. But Ichimoku Cloud is saying, baby, I think we're onto something. Let's see if we can make this thing go up higher this weekend. And so I'm cool with that. And meanwhile, looking over here at altcoins, now altcoins are getting some of them. I've had some fun with them particular altcoins today. They're not all created equal. Where's this? Turkey's tired. But you can see we're moving into resistance right now in altcoins. So this might be a weekend where they may do the slam bam. Thank you, man. We would have to work a miracle, get back above this trend line, get back above that yellow line. There's some heavy resistance on up ahead. Or maybe it's going to be easier to roll over for altcoins. I don't know. That's what I'm watching out for. So far, that's what it looks like. Looks like we can have a little fun out of altcoins, and then maybe they roll over. I've seen some people saying, oh, they're looking strong. And maybe for a few days, yeah. But there's a lot of things to work through there. So I wouldn't bet the bank on the altcoin plays right now, especially if you got any leverage attached to it. And coming back over to Bitcoin dominance here, you see it found support. Now, when this little sucker goes up, altcoins usually kind of have a tendency to move to the downside or act a little lackluster. So we got that going on, right? So that's the 2 warnings. And then let's move over and check out our Tether dominance. Now here on the 4-hour, we've had a couple of 4-hour candles where she's been coming down a little bit. And that's been a little helpful, but basically it's still moving up. When this is moving up, that's usually a sign, well, of 2 things. People leaving Bitcoin and altcoins going into Tether cashing out. And also what we got to account for is brand new Tether coming into the market, taking up the market dominance. I think that is playing a lot of it. And when we zoom out on this little guy, historically, at these top areas have been great places to get in altcoins before we get a kind of a little altcoin rally or a mini season. I don't think we really had a mini season. Well, this is November 2022 when we were up here, and look, we're getting back to those areas, right? But this time, since we got a lot of new Tether coming in, a lot of new fiat dollars or whatever coming in to buy stablecoin, I would actually be looking over here in this area here. Maybe we get up to here about a 10.25% to 11% in Tether dominance. That would be a good time just to kind of look at the altcoin market and see, does it look like it's bottoming out? Does everything look like it's at like really good lows and everything? Because it might be time to get in. So this is when I'm interested in getting altcoins, and I'm going to come over here when I'm interested in taking a serious look at getting in, that we might be getting ready to flip the script and have some good movements out of them. All right, but it's still got about 2% to go. Oh, Shaky's tired. I need some good ass coffee to keep me up all night. Let's add some text in here. Look for alts. So look for altcoins to reverse in this area when we get up there. So that's what I'm keeping my little eyeballs out for over here. Other than that, I think that's it. Other than, you know, the regular market was not open today on a Friday. We didn't get to see if we're going to get a higher high or we're going to break the trend line. Don't know, but we got that to look forward to Monday. Maybe it will be good and we can see things just bounce and be all excited and make money on the stock market too. I don't know. It's at a crazy risky area to try to go in on some of that stuff, but see what happens there. If it dumps, I don't know. It normally does not good for crypto, but we're kind of we're kind of deviating from there. This turkey is sleeping tonight. Let me come over and say hello to everybody. How we doing tonight, people? I kind of went through my spiel on Bitcoin and altcoins. I just want to see what happens. Trend line holds, and I hope that it does. It's got a reason to. Or we might come down and bounce back up, or we might actually pull out this little bat pattern. No, it's a, what the hell are you? Freak crab, I think. Shark, crab, I forget sometimes. But 886 retracement is what we're looking at right there. I think you're. Wait a minute. Hell with it. So many names to remember over there. Some kind of animal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to everybody who's here. Straga's in the house. Hey, Straga, you're number one again. Good to see you, my man. Tell you what, I get sleepy all of a sudden. We got 10 people hanging out. A little less than usual. I guess taking off that week actually did kind of hurt the algorithm a little bit. Straga says, it's the weekend. It is the weekend. Silver Days is on fire. Road Dog Crypto! That's me. I like the way you're talking, Silver Days. Smash that like and subscribe, everybody. I gotta agree. Did you guys, maybe we should go ahead and get our little commercials out of the way over here.
When the charts look scary and your hands start shaking, hit them with Send It Nasal Spray. One spray and you'll market by the absolute top with zero wealth destruction. Use responsibly.
All right. And we are back. Quick commercials. Geo Jim says, what's good? Geo Jim sent thumbs up for 10 jewels. Hey, appreciate the jewels. I don't know how this stuff works yet, but somehow it helps us out here at the channel. So I appreciate all the help. And if anybody wants to do, what is that thing that they can do? Oh man, there's this little thing that you can do on YouTube and I forget what it's called. But it's like you can boost the show or something. That would be cool. That's happened a couple of times and it actually helped bring more people in, I thought. Vintage Garden! Good evening, dear turkey. Why doggy turned blue? I don't. Oh, because he was in the blue room there with the black lights and all that in the intro. Yeah, everybody's blue over there. They look like they're those like the Indian what do you call it? The myths from India, legends of India, like Krishna and all that. Yeah, he was kind of blue too. I think they had black lights back then too. I think they partied like hell. They probably had MDMA and just like sitting around. That's how they got all those crazy looking temples. They were on that DMT stuff for real. I think if we crash, I will party, or we could crash the party together. Trying to 10x my holdings. I got a crazy feeling you're going to do it. PMO says I made it. AI generation. My fingers smell like fish. Uh-oh. Those fish sticks can do it. Like or BTC dumps. PMO says I would like to see a reclaim of 64,000. I think that that is one of the targets there. That is our one-to-one move. That would get us right up there to the negative 0.5 Fibonacci. Oh crap! I just erased it. Can't be doing that. So we're just coming down right now. Let me get Elliott off of here. That's a little nerve-wracking. So if we're looking at it by horizontal levels, which is one of the first things you will ever learn in TA, right, is to do your horizontal levels. Then candle closes, candle body right there, and to me that's exactly where we're coming back to. 63.3, the area that we're at now. 9 moving average on the 15 crossing the 200. That's good. We're above the 200 on the 15. See if we can hold it. The only thing that makes me think that we may not is this 50 moving average rolling over. So we can correct that if we can get a bounce off of here. So I'd like to see that. That makes me want to come to the smaller time frames like the 3 minutes, see if we got any traction off anything. And it's saying, yeah, 100 moving average. I'm giving you a green candle on it. Maybe we get lucky. 50 is over there. Moving averages look good. See the 360 coming in for the 800. 200 are across the 800 on these smaller time frames. Got some crossings of some bigger moving averages bullishly over the others. We're trying to go up. So it does look like the trend is trying to change, that we did find some support at this 886 fib area. Let's see if we can take get a different chart out here that's all mucked up with everything. Go to a bigger time frame such as the 4 hour. So we can say, well, what the hell is he talking about? And basically that was a very local one too. Oh, it's 786. Is that what it is? 78. Did I have it on there wrong? I thought it was a point. I thought it was a 618 from the overall. That was it. Yeah. Okay. That's really the thing. It's a 618 from the overall. And do we still have that same target? Let's get our targets lined up over here. So I got 70,469.5 based off of this. And let me color code that. I think I was calling it wrong. I've been calling it an 886. It is not 886. It is the major 618. And I'll kind of like it. Elliott, can we use this? Do you have it? Elliott, are you still here? All right, so for an ABC correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC, 618 is a common retracement place. This is the same thing we're looking at Bitcoin on the weekly and monthly charts, okay? Same exact thing we're looking at there. So it could give us an idea how it plays out, all right? Do you see the wave formations? You see how he counted it? It's really kind of weird. It's a 1, 2, whatever. But anyway, you got a 5, and then you got your ABC. It's terminating, or could, very likely, that we catch here, double bottom here at the 618. Now, if we take the same idea and zoom out to the weekly, oh crap, we gotta get Ellie off the crackhead thing. It's the same concept. I don't like the way he's counting, but still, you got your 5 waves, and then you got your ABC, which, honestly, I was looking at it from, maybe I'm wrong, because that is higher. That would be 5. I would still look at an ABC, but that's just me. Elliott will change his theory on this every now and then too, right? But we could be getting that same gosh darn thing here on the bigger time frame, 618, and then it starts all over, right? And then this becomes a 1, 2, a 1, 2, a 3, whatever we're trying to do here. It can get very bullish. So all kind of like that. So I'm coming all the way back down here to our tiny 6 minute again. And on the 6 minute, you see we flipped the ribbon, and now we're trying to flip it over again. I like that. I like that. I think it looks kind of strong. So 64.7 is looking cool over here. Where did that come from exactly? That's a 236. Okay. That's from a bigger one though, right? I'm on a different chart here, and I gotta remember how I did things. We're getting the same areas over here too, though, right? All right, so this is the one that we started out with tonight, raw over here. So 800, 600, 360 tells me that we could get up here to that area, about 64.6, 64.7. I'll lock that thought. This is the one we were looking at. Okay, I'm trying to stay consistent on what charts I'm looking at over here. All right, but this is the current idea I'm looking for, and so far it looks like our trend line might have a chance to hold here, right? It might have a chance to hold. Let's hope that it does. And if it do, why do you look different over here? This one is different. This is not the 618 at that bottom. I got from there here. I'm sorry. I got all confused. I got confused. I need to change that so I know what I'm looking at. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me finish saying hello to everybody and coming back over. Oh man, what happened there? That went huge. That's too huge. Sean is slacking. He's always slacking. I have my sparkling apple water. I haven't had apple water in a long time. And man, this stream got crazy when I did. It got oh my God. I could barely stand up to turn the lights out when we were done with the stream. It just hit all at once after we ended the stream. I guess the adrenaline kept me going. You need to fill them up with barrels of coffee. He's already full of poop. I bought a Dubai chocolate edible today. Dubai chocolate edible? Sleep, turkey. I need some sleep. We got a lot of coins there. Let's see if I can take those down on the list. Let's see what else we got going on over here. Headed into the weekend like a rocket. Bobby X says trading AVAX. That thing on YouTube is hype. Yeah, the hype thing. Yeah, hype the stream. So you can hype some new content in the past week. Yeah, when that's happened, it has really been helpful for the stream. A Watchman says, you think Caspa is at the floor? Just wondering. I've been learning about it recently, and I'm also learning about Tau BitTensor. If you got time, those are two good. I definitely like Tau. Caspa had its heyday. I've got two Caspa miners, which I've still not broken even from what I paid for them, because that's just how mining works. It sounds awesome at the time, but then it's not. And you're basically just have an expensive piece of equipment to trade electricity for coins, which is okay, I guess, if you got free electricity. I took them little suckers up to solar. Now that might be worth it. I haven't got that I figured out just yet. We do have solar here though. Smash that like. 1880 Rogue, how you doing? Or not? And Bobby X in the house. Good to see you, Bobby. And Sin. Good to see you, Sin. We got 17 people hanging out here. 17 of the coolest people ever. Well, today I've had fun trading this guy in my tiny ass accounts, which I don't have hooked up at the moment. But this is not the right one. I've been trading BTW. By the way, I don't know. It's Bitway, I think is the name of it, right? And I happened to have seen that it was just down in the dumps and everything, and I got to looking and I saw some possibilities and that we were at some good levels. I saw that we hit an 886 fib area over here, and I thought, well, there might be a little trade set up over here on this little guy. If I can get you, can we get you color coded right? And this was the trade setup that I originally had, but I've been playing it in and out. There's been some stop outs and whatnot, but it's been a fun little ride. And I got to ride it from these areas about 5 all the way up to to this little area up here and write it down, and looks like we're writing it back up right now, and that's kind of cool. But we talked about this one last night. I think that's when I gave the setup on it, everything last night. But they've had some small trades, but that's just basically what I've been doing all day over here, is playing around with BTW. So you're just going to see a big old list of BTW trades that I had. BTW here, 402%. That was, well, that was today. That was good. That was on a 10x. A lot of them I did 20x. Did it wherever I could get it. 268%. It's got the entry. Some of these I closed out. I usually took profits when I posted them. I'm usually taking some partial profits or closing it out, and it'll tell if it's closed or not. 113%, 262, 126, all in the same coin. Just playing it. Got in at 8 and 9. Took some profit at 9.5 cents. Okay, 9.1. Took some profit. So this is a new trade, and got out at 10, or yeah, got one actually closed. Got a 9.3, got out at 10.1. Was that the same exchange? A different exchange. So I've been playing against three exchanges. And then I even shorted it. Let's see, this one's a 400%. Got in at 10. Shorted it down to 8.1. Got 400% on that. So I got it at 10.2 near the top. 356. Shorted it down to 8.4. And then I longed it from 8.5 to 9.1. I think that trade is still open unless it got stopped out for some reason. So that's been kind of fun. And here we are again. So this has become my new little favorite coin. And I'm just going to clear all this stuff out and take a look at it. She's definitely at a resistance area. So we got to see how well we do here, right? Definitely at resistance. Fibonacci's, and it's, oh, you still, I thought we were almost there, but we're not. I was actually looking for a 113 here. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can get some targets. So I believe, why is it not working? If we can get back up above the trend line, that would be awesome. Nothing's working over here. Sean, did you mess up my buttons again? There we go. So I see 11.3 and 12.3 cents as being some possible upward targets. You did that totally wrong, didn't you? What is this? I don't want a voice. All right, and you went real deep, didn't you? So I'm looking for the possibility. This is our higher low, and this we need to take out this higher high guy. Might even get up to around 16 cents, maybe. It's got to get past this area right here. So that's a little concerning. 9 moving average sitting way back down here at 6.7 cents. So a little iffy. I've been playing it. I've just been playing on the 1 minute. Been playing it on the 1 minute, and it just wants to keep going up. Don't know if it'll keep doing that. I'd say we got a good chance to get back to 11.4, maybe 12.2 cents there. So I'm just watching it, but it's been a fun ride, especially when it fell back down here. I was like, oh man, I get to do this all over again. Hell to the yeah, because I just assumed, I didn't do it, but I assumed we are here 382 here. Oh, it's a 0.5, and that comes. Ooh, that's double. Ooh, I like it. I'm getting you. Color you blue. I just see her 1-to-1 move right there. We got Confluence for that, where that did that pullback. It could get up there. Hope it does. Don't know if it will, but oh well. I find that if I put whatever it is that I want to lose for my stop loss, it just keeps on giving back. It just keeps on giving back. All right, let's come back over to the chat. Let's take a list of the coins that we got over here. That was the plan. Yeah, take half of the gummy if it's been a while. Gotta take my meds. Hold on. You guys sound like a bunch of old farts, like me and my wife. I don't know. I used to smoke 90% indica and sativa carts like every day, so I think I'll be fine if I eat a whole one. Yeah, you probably won't even feel it. I think carts make you insensitive. I think carts take the fun away. Either that, or maybe it's just being in the same location, because I found myself over the week when I was gone, being in a different location, and then I was like, I haven't felt this messed up in a long time. The only thing's different is that I'm not in the same room that I'm used to being in. Maybe that's part of it. Just tropical worm is sour. Y'all got some share. June 30th, Casper got a bunch of changes beginning. Thanks for your feedback. Really? I wasn't keeping up with it. Maybe gummies are 30 milligram each. Oh, you got better places to shop than we do here. There was a place over at the beach, but I never did make it over there. Oh well. I got a dog whistle. I just do a dog whistle. Still no bitches. All right, let's take a look at these coins over here. We're looking at Hype. Anybody else got any coin requests? You can throw them in. Can't promise I'll get to them all, but we'll try to get to them. Where is the marker, Sean? Oh, jeez. That's a big. There we go. So I put the marker in the chat over here. So you can just submit your coin request there if you got any or anything that you want to share. Take a look at, second opinion, whatever, it doesn't matter. You might see something you want to share with everybody so everybody else can get in on the setup. So we got a Hype, Ethereum, Solana, AERO, Near, Dash, Zcash, Guay, Morpho, Bio, Eigen, that one almost got past me there. And ladies, all right, let me scroll down here. Chocolate is 10 CBD and 10 THC. They're the legal kind. That's all we got, and I didn't want to drive to Chicago. I found that when I alternated between carts and trees, it would always hit me good. Haha, still no bitch. I know, I keep trying. I found that the tree part, I kind of, I like it better, but it does take away from that too. This hurts my lungs more. Sounds like a 420 string. It does, doesn't it? I guess we need some 420 music. Let's get that rolled up. I mean, if we're going to be talking about it, might as well listen about it too. Well, let's get into it. Giggity! My Eigen, I haven't heard that in a while, that expression in a while. My cousin used to say that. Giggity! My Eigen stash doing something tonight. And subscribe to Joe's channel. Is Joe here? For you guys that don't know, fellow YouTubers that come in every once in a while, we got Meet Damien from his channel. You can go check him out. He uses fibs, moving averages, some similarity in trading styles you might see. And then Joe over here, who was streaming, should have been streaming earlier tonight at 9 p.m. Shout out to Joe. He was a mentor in the trading group that I used to be in, and I just happen to know how good he is and how he takes care of people. Good dude, good teacher. All right, let's take a look at Eigen. Where do we want to look at Eigen? What about Bitfinex? That's UST though. I would like to have US. Whoa, what was that? Eigen? How about that against the US dollar? Maybe we'll just find. They're making it tricky for me. Indexes. Here we go against Tether. So it's at 27 cents, right? Cool. It was down at 20. Nice little come up. Oh, we're looking about 113 area. So she's getting to some areas that she need to be pulling back. All right, so you are approaching some resistance areas over here, whether you want to look at it this way, which I would. Great place to take some profits. I'm just saying, because you might find yourself back around 20 cents, and if you do take some profits, you can buy more with those profits. That's what the 4 hours tells us. A ribbon flip trying to happen. All right, so might want to put this one. I want to add it to the watch list over here. Oh crap, are we? Let's put a section over here. I'm gonna call it Oddies. I don't know. Just so I have a place to put it. I'll put Eigen over here on that one. This one's just the ones to kind of keep an eye on. This one's ribbon flipping on the 4 hour. Next pullback we get, and I'm sure we'll probably get a pullback, right? We took out this high, which was the goal after making a higher low to take this guy out. Could we go higher? Could we go higher? I mean, maybe, but I doubt it since we're at that resistance and at the fib levels. And if you just take your one-to-one move and just put it right there at the bottom, we're kind of, it's not giving us much to work with. So I think we should be gracious for what we got. Yeah, pull your old fibbers out and you should be getting really close to that 113, if not right at it. So that with that, this is kind of the same situation I was looking at with flag to the up flag to the upside guy, who kind of just teaches everybody to throw everything in a flag, or that's what he's always looking for, is a flag. But we're looking at a flag over here. I wouldn't expect it to do very much. I would expect it to come back down with that pivot point, and it needs to. So a great profit taking place if nothing else, and let the rest of it ride. What I would be looking at, but that's just me. That's just me talking. Everybody doesn't trade like I do. Everybody doesn't analyze like I do. I do that. Ooh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay, let's take you off. I'm gonna leave that there. I don't guess we need you anymore. I don't guess we need that anymore. But we do need a fib going from this high right here all the way down here. Okay. Let's get this guy over here. And we want to pull it down to this guy. We went, oh, wait a minute. No, I said that wrong, didn't I? We dipped down here, and then we had another high over here. I want to get that one. Yeah, right there. There we go. Oh, perfect. Yes. Support resistance flip idea right here. And Confluence with the 382, 61. Okay, that's lining up nice. Lining up kind of nice. Oh, snap. What happened? There's Joe again. Hey, Joe. So I see 46 cents being a great little place that we need to come in, when we need to come talk to that guy right there. So that makes a great little target and a great little pivot point right there. This is my price label. And then a bigger 236 right up here where presently Miss Lucy is at, the 666 moving average. You're above the 200 moving average over here, if I can stay on point. I'm on the 12-hour chart. Thought I was on the daily, but I'm a 12. That's all right. We're above the 200. I see the ribbons crossing above the 3. That's looking good. Yeah. That's looking good. So any pullback that it gets, if we get back to around 20 cents, 21, 22, something like that, that would be a great place to start stocking, adding to your bags in this accumulation zone, because that's what this is, people. This is a big-ass accumulation zone for all year. For this whole year in this bottom range. This is whatever coin that you're looking for. These are the places this where the smart money slowly accumulates over time. Listen to that. Slowly accumulate over time, little by little by little, preferably as closer to the bottoms as you can get it, and taking advantage of any gains that you get. It's easier to double up over in these areas too. Let's go from 15 cents up to there. That's 88% gains right here. So when you're beneath the 236, a lot of these coins give you a good opportunity to build. And if you're focusing on building the bags through this boring ass time, through summer, through July and August and September and all through there, maybe even longer, building your bags here, you got a bigger position, a lot cheaper. I mean, you can buy a lot more at 20 cents than you can buy at 62 cents, right? Your $500 goes a lot more, and it doubles in price and grows in value as it goes up. So you have more to sell when we get back to 91, or what if we get back to $2? Yeah, now we're talking, because that's from where we are here. That's our goal in life, right? Is to come back to 215 and take that guy out. Go up there and test that and try to get higher. That's his main goal right now. Sounds crazy right now. It's only 20 cents right now. That's a 10x right there. So $500 down here could turn into $5,000 worth over here. And that's just it. But it takes patience. And it's best to get it as cheap as you can and play with it as much as you can over here. And you can make money over here in these areas and all the way up and down, or just hold it and sell it all there if you want to. I don't recommend doing that because sounds good, but in practice, life seems to get in the way and throws a curveball or something, or you forget or wasn't paying attention to it, or it's easy to get off the ball there. But that's how all this works. We're in a great place. If you're doing building spot bags, we're in a good place to slowly accumulate. Now, if you want to do DCA strategy, something like that, this is where the position traders live. The smart money. And they usually go like very, very big positions or whatever for relative to whatever they're working with, right? They build up big bags here, big bags on the cheap, so they can sell them to you on the high highs, and they don't run out. One of the greatest strategies is just pull your fibs from high to low, and at every fib point, sell a portion, baby. Easiest strategy out there. Works like a charm. Love it. Gorgeous. 618 is your friend. Otherwise, we're just getting in and out. And I guess that's good. It's more taxable that way. That can put a damper on things. All right, so Eigen, I'm kind of liking it. I'm getting a little bit slow over here. I need to speed her up. I like what I'm seeing on the 4 hour. Let's go with hype. We'll try to roll through these a little bit quicker over here. Where do we want to look at hype? Or how about, why not Binance? 68.58. Still cheaper, but not cheap as I want it. What happened? Are you going up higher? Wait a minute. You were 74. You came down to, when did you came down to 52? That was the 9th. 10 days ago, you were at 52? Looking all head and shouldery. Now, how many people were all out there quick to say shoulder, head and shoulder to the upside or to the downside? And it didn't. And what excuse do they have for that? I can give you one thing that I look at. Now, it's not 100%, but when this right shoulder is higher than that left shoulder, that's more bullish than you would think, right? That is actually a little bit more of a bullish sign. It did meet the qualifications. I mean, technically for a head and shoulder, though. Slanted ones. Now, things that slant down are a little bit more bullish than things that slant up. But I don't know that I would have even been looking at that at all, because rather than trying to fit that in, if you're just following trendline strategy, you would have started out with this trend and almost touched it there. But that one was 664. Broke that. That was a sign to do something. Came back up and retested that area at 64.65. If you're following trend lines, when we start breaking that, and especially on that retest and being above the 200 moving average, those are all good signs here at $56 to jump on in. All right. Whereas versus the old head and shoulders people were, I don't know, maybe they're still thinking, oh, it's still going to roll over and come down. I don't know. But at this point, when it got past this shoulder right here at $64, $65, it invalidated that. And if we look a little horizontal, that's right now the area that we're testing. So more of a horizontal area right here. And I think that looks kind of nice and juicy. Some people will be looking for a cup and handle, and I ask you, how do you tell the difference between a cup and handle and a double top? You see, this trend line here, that was also the resistance. The resistance that we are bumped into. So trend lines, to me, there's so much data in trend lines if people just look at them and use them. They can tell you so much. Like that we probably won't get past $66 or $76. It might be a problem, a struggle to do that. So is it a cup and handle? Well, they recommend that you don't go for the pointy bottom, so that's one thing. But if it is a cup and handle, you don't want to see it come past this area over here, your 618, or very briefly. 66% is the rule. If it comes down more than 60%, the flag portion or the handle portion comes down more than 66% from the bottom to the top of the lip. That's what this is called, a lip. Then it's invalidated. That's what invalidates it. You'll hear that here, but you won't hear that many other places. A lot of the places I see, they just got trained from a trading group where somebody just learned something on, well, like my mentor, Investopedia. He just read over Investopedia and watched a bunch of other YouTubers and maybe took a couple of paid other YouTubers or classes or something. Then he formed a big group, right? And there was good information directed, but I could never get sources, right? Could never get, so where's this information coming from? Investopedia is the best I could get, right? But then I found sources for things, the people that came up with these ideas, and doing a little research. That's how I got onto Bukowski, which is the pattern godfather right there. He went through and did all the heavy work and dirty work for all the pattern trading, got you all the statistics. And so he's the GOAT of pattern trading. And when I see deviations from what he says, I know that people, may not have studied as much, and that's fine. If it works and makes sense, that's cool. But when you want something that's accurate and not something that somebody just pulled out of their ass, something that's actually been tested, and not just, well, I back tested it. I don't take your word for nothing. You show me some statistics with computer printouts and all these. I mean, the dude is a computer nerd. He was a computer scientist, computer engineer, and he's even got some software and stuff like that over here. But he went through and he did all the statistics on these guys. He ran all the numbers and traded them, and he's got some really good data over here. What your throwback rate is, your percentage to break out on a lot of these things, especially your triangles, your percentage to come back and retest the breakout area. I mean, all that stuff is kind of, that's some helpful information to know, in my personal opinion. All right, looks like we had a trend line and we tried to break out, or almost lost it. Is that a bear trap idea? I like bear trap ideas. But so far, one hump, two hump, three hump before we dump. Can we go up higher? Gosh darn it, I said I was going to just try to go through these quick and I haven't done it. All right, let's get these lines off of here. So is it a cup and handle? Is it a double top? Is it an M top? That's a nice little, the wick got candlesticked over here. Listen, you are definitely at pivot points. This is called a PRZ, a pivot reversal zone is the technical term for this. If you're talking to harmonic traders, that's what they're going to be calling it. Pivot reversal zone. And when you get one of those, you're looking for probably a deeper pullback is the general rule of things. And it could be all the way back down here. I know this sounds crazy and hopeful right now. Did you qualify? You might be able to go up just a little bit to $79 or $80 before we get that to happen, though. I could see an argument for that. If it does want to go up just that hair more, about $79 or $80, before we pull back to some of these areas over here. That could be one situation we're looking at, but it can likely have a double top over here. What if is there another something else that we can look at over here? Yeah, there is. All right, we pull back to the 618, and so if we are going to go up and make higher highs, we will keep an eye out for this area at 86, and also this area right over here about 90, just a little under 92. Let me get you in there, right? I'm sorry, right at $90, just a little under $90. So why do I say that? Because we got a nice 618 bounce. We formulated a trend line. So this down here doesn't count until we break the trend line, right? It did make a higher high. We got higher lows, so we haven't broken trend, have not broken trend line. So there is still hope up here. This is just our backup plan. If trend line loses, we're looking around here about 47, 48. And if we can keep on going to the upside, hopefully we can come up to 85. Now I was talking about that $80, and there is a chance we find ourselves getting rejected there, and then we happen to lose a trend line. And we could still be coming down here even with making that little slightly higher high. 86 though, that's a cool little ass target right there. Look at that little guy. That's so beautiful. Boom! Right up there. Right there. That looks cool. This is on the 12 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Are you going to do it? You going to come down before you do it? I don't know, man. I don't know. She might come down to 62 before it goes up there. Who knows? Who knows? All I know is I don't have to worry about if that's a cup and handle or a double top at the moment. I don't have to worry about it. I got a plan. I got a plan. I know if she comes down here, I'm interested in looking at a buy. I know definitely if it comes down here, I'm interested for a buy. And if it comes up to 85, 87, I'm looking for to sell or take some profits over there. All right, let's go on with Ethereum. 17 people hanging out with the turkey. Thank you for being here. You're my favorite. I swear I'm going to try to go through this quicker. Man, if I just put everything in a flag, I could just run through these. Look, all you got to do, if you want to just immediately just put it in a flag and just do this. This is so easy. Maybe that's what I should do. Look, right there, $2,000. Next coin, sauce. Look, put it in a flag. It looks like this. This could go either up or down. This is such sloppy TA. Look, this could go up or down. And I've got to move this to wherever Bookmap says. Look, 50-50. All right. Wild coin. Just put it in a flag. Look, we got this. We got a flag. It's always a flag. Just put it in a flag. It doesn't matter. Well, we could see this. Who took this trade with me? We could do that, I guess. That's a 272 and a 113 right there. Those are pivot reversal points right here on this one. What is this, WLD? You're on 60 cents right now. Topped out at 73. Trend line, when you use one and zoom the hell out, tells us it might be coming right back down to 54 cents. I believe that's about really close to where somebody just started getting in on this. It was bearish divergence over there on this thing. There's so many opportunities to take profits over here. I was the coulda, woulda, wish I would have taken some profit zones right there. That you may be hearing from some gurus still open in a trade like this. This is nice though. Here on the 4 hour, nice little ribbon flip. There's a chance that we might even come all the way back down there. I know nobody wants to hear about that right now, but what would that little chancer be? We went from low, we came down to almost a 618 area, went higher. You're looking for a 782. We got a possible Cipher pattern here. And if that be true, if I can draw it out, tis bullish, but it's got to hit a 786 down here. If it do, come back down and retest these guys by chance, around 31 cents. If it does, I'm just saying, we still got that. That's the place to look. That's the place to look. So this is just an idea that may happen, it may not. But it is fitting the pattern that it could. Let's see what happens about 55 cents and see if there can be a bounce there. If so, if we do get a bounce at that area,
I don't even care. The heavens coming, but my stomach's in a war.
if I can get my computer to play right.
They say I'm reckless. I say I'm just inspired by the holy combination of
Okay. You did your 272. Yeah, cool. You're at a 382 right now. That would be a 0.5. Might be able to get these guys right here.
My stomach's the buyer.
If it does bounce around 55, might be able to see 85 to 90 cents out of it. But if it loses the trend line, and then I would be looking at about 42, 43 cents. If it loses that area, I'm looking for a kick-ass buy somewhere around 31, 32 cents, right? So just making a little plan ahead of time, and that's just kind of how I like to do it. I don't like to get on that little 1 minute and try to make out my plans just a flag at a time or anything like that. I like to zoom out and have a game plan, so that when we finally get to these points where a decision needs to be made, well, I've kind of already had a little forethought in it. That's just how I like to address things. All right, let's take a look at, do we look at Ethereum? I can't remember if we looked at Ethereum or not, but Bitstamp's got it. What do you look like? 1700. We got a trend line. Let's zoom out. That trend line might have a little wiggle room. Might have a little wiggle room to the bottom of that wick there. Let's take it down. I think you moved the whole thing. Okay, put you back in order. So are we above you, or we're just right at it? We're testing that trend line area. Okay. All right, let's go to this 4 hour. Let's see, you're above the 100. This is worrisome over here, but higher highs, higher lows, retesting this area right here, this neckline if you want to, or the trend line, however you want to look at it. Still some resistance from this trend line. We can get above it. If we can get above 1740, 1750, that's a much better sign that we can go for higher highs. What else we got over here on the local 4 hour? And look for a trend line over here. I'm sure there's a better angle for these other areas, but went around 19, almost 2000. Let's fibber out and see what we're still in the awesome zone of accumulation. I have not really accumulated in this zone over here. I thought about it, but then I thought, nah, she might go cheaper. I might need to make a little purchase of Ethereum. I might do it over on PayPal. I still have not got my money moved, man. PayPal, I'm trying to move it through PayPal, right? And to move the Pi USD, the stable coin, over to, say, a Phantom wallet or exchange or anything like that, it told me that I gotta dox myself, and so I did. It says it usually takes 3 days. I did that a week ago when I was on vacation at the beach, and here it is the weekend again, and I still can't move any damn thing over. I may have to go through crypto.com to get this stuff moved over. But it's time for me to get some chunks of money into the market to get ready for this next cycle. And so you're going to be seeing a little bit more of that kind of talk over here on the channel. A lot more spot talk. All right, so we got to get past that guy to feel more comfortable about it, or else we can jiggle around over here. But I like what I'm seeing. Above the 100, we got a chance. Could be headed toward 1877 right there. Go up and touch that 200 moving average area and that fib area right there, 1877. I would like that. I just need some confirmations and a little patience, I guess. 1700 right now. That would be cool if it does. Take a look at AeRO, and then I'll come back to the chat and talk to you guys. I guess on Bitstamp. Looks like Bitstamp's quite popular. Look at you, AeroDrome. I see a little green dot down here. Money flow in the green. It's been in the green for a minute over there. And the MACD just now starting to get bullish. AeroDrome, have I missed out on you? I feel like I missed out on this one. I feel like I missed out on this one. Or is it still just now getting started? MACD is saying the party is just now getting started on the 4 hour.
Wake up and roll another one.
Ooh, that price looks kind of wild. How far does this go back? Oh, we can get more. I need more history. How about here we go. Now that's a shot. The more history we got, the bit more accurate we can be, right? More we can see the bigger picture of things. So this bigger picture tells us that, what is this price over here? $1.58. That's our main goal. We came down and done a double bottom. Look at that. Look at that. This was March of 2025. This, of course, was October 2025, February 2026, and then again over here in June, it got down to 30 cents. And she about to double from that. She's at 50 cents right now. Let's get some resistance lines. Oh, we're at one. Look at that. Wick to where we are now. Is this going to be a breakout, or are we going to get rejected and come back and then try to do it again? Personally, you guys are probably going to like this, but I kind of hope we come back so I can get in a little cheaper, like around 38 cents or something like that. But I don't usually get those opportunities. And if I do, I usually forget about it. All right, so what else we got going on? We got some wickages over here. Oh, more resistance. Look at that. Look at that. It's getting a little bit more doubtful that we're going to break through this at the present moment. That we might have to have a little pullback and come and take it again. And that's the beauty of trend lines. That's the kind of stuff that trend lines can kind of help you figure out right there. Well, let's come down to the 4 hour. Nice ribbon flip. Starting to ribbon flip it out. I like it. Okay, so we did get rejected there and came back down. Okay, so this, we came back down, and now it might actually have a chance to go above it this time since we already had our 3. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got going on over here. One thing, we put 886 right there. Gorgeous. That's so gorgeous. That's so gorgeous. It really is. Is definitely a target. Doesn't take out this guy. That one's still a target. That's 63 right there. That's around the 272 fib area, I believe, or a little higher. All right, so we got some things that are going on over here. Ribbon flips, retest over a 360 moving average on a 4 hour time frame. Golden cross, 50 crossing the 200. That is technically a buy signal. You got this gorgeous little trend line here that we're nowhere near. And I'm kind of like, well, that's kind of sexy. Swing low to swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. 382 retracement area in betwixt them. Not perfect, not perfect. Could get a little janky. Got Confluence right here. That guy. Boom.
Altcoins out here, panic selling, screaming like they saw a ghost. While I'm passing the boat to myself, toasting to the holy host. They say this this time it's different. I say nah, this time it's snacks. Munchies hit
If we do the actual 1-to-1, actually I want to do it this way. I won't put it on the fib, I'll actually put it onto the measure move. I don't have as much faith in it, but I just want to see what happens there.
Every green candle feels like divine permission granted. I'm high on a dip, high on a dip.
All right, that's at 63 and 64 cent area right there. If we are getting higher, take out this guy. See 58 and maybe the 63. That's a 1-to-1 here since we got a nice little pullback to right at our 382 fib area. Kind of cool. Now, the downside would be coming back down if we make a lower high or even if we make a slightly higher high. We could be looking right back to about 33 cents, right? Could happen, right? Even if we got a higher high, we could still be looking at that within reason, right? About up to here. Like if we just go to 54, like if we go to the 1272 area right there, 54 cents. Could get rejected and then find ourselves back at 33. Could happen, right? But there's got to be some things that happen before that ever does, and that would be breaking trend lines and doing some other things and getting rejected and things, right? So until then, we're looking for 58, looking for 52. It's at 49 right now. Still in an accumulation zone with a nice ribbon flip on the 4 hour. It's looking sexy. Some of these altcoins are looking sexy. Makes me want to come back over here and take another look at total ES. And just see if there's anything that I might have missed over here. I mean, that resistance is clearly there. Let's see if we can define it a little bit better. Man, I think I need a new mouse or something. Why are you not are you locked? We're still there, still there. So I put it from the bodies to bodies right over here, just to kind of dial it in a little bit better. So if we can get back above it, I would feel a lot better. Let's fib her out and see where we're falling over here. Oh, well, suddenly I feel a little bit more bullish than not, even though we broke a trend line. We caught that 618. Okay. Well, there's got to be a reason why some of these altcoins are feeling kind of bullish. So some other algorithm or some other people have been seeing something telling them that there's a reason why they can get bullish. I'm looking at trend lines, but the 618 definitely gives me a reason to agree with them. And like, okay, I can see why you might be trying to pump it up on the weekend. It's still got to get past those areas, right? Taking this guy off. I forgot what that was. But if we can come back with all this that we lost over here, and it could, once we get started, it could go kind of fast to get back up here, right? Oh, crap. Dang it. All right, so that's if we can go from 188 to 2 trillion, that would be awesome for altcoins. Okay, so I'm keeping my eye on this, and especially going into tomorrow, see how we react to this, whether we get rejected and start rolling over or we pop back into that. Looking like she might want to try to pop back into it, but I'll have to see it happen before I believe it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so AeroDrome looking kind of interesting. Hopefully don't make a lower low, but I hope it doesn't. Nice ribbon flip should give us a nice little push up on that one too, I believe. Let's come back over to the chat and talk to you guys. How long have we been going? Oh wow, it's already been an hour and 20 minutes already. Bitway says, yeah, I'm back to 2. Roll another one. This time it's different. High on the dip. Just finished my dinner. Should I have a Dubai chocolate edible for dessert? I would. Why not? Sexy altcoins. Damn it, Sean. And one more spin. You Warp. Meteora had a nice move. Maybe it's jump time. Write that one on here too. I remember when 73 cents was a bargain on AeRO. Now it is way cheaper. I think I can kind of remember that too. Me Damon says CLU for an all long on weeks. All right, CL now. PMO says guac on the side. Tick on my fib, says PMO. When in doubt, pull your fibs out. Sin knows what's going on. All right. Seeing is believing. Yeah, we definitely need to verify this stuff. Let me take a look at ladies for Anita. Is it Anita or Vintage Gardens? The name's changed. Where's all of our stuff? Your KuCoin. All right, 4 hour. Okay, well, it's not coming down here so far yet. And look at this. We got 50 crossing the 100. Moving averages are starting to do something, right? All the momentum's coming down, swooping in, and now it's starting to turn up, right? That's what we're looking for. Turning up, higher highs, higher lows. It's trying to recover. Let's hope that it will hold. And this is when it did make a lower low, and we're still struggling with that last little area over there. But some of you guys might look and say, why would anybody want to go with this one? And blah, blah, blah. And I don't think you see the point is that when they're at these lows, and if you got conviction for it, you got a reason fundamentally or whatever that this thing's going to go up, and it could. Look at the gains you can get just to recover back to where we were. Like if you just entered in over here. So this may not be a coin that you're interested in, but just getting back up there is 100% gains on spot, not leveraged, spot. I mean, you did 5x leverage, that could be 500% over time. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, I doubt that anybody could actually pull it off flawlessly, but without getting stopped out and having to protect themselves and things. But I like what I'm seeing. We did make a little bit of a lower low, not exactly where I wanted to come down to. It may end up getting there, it may not. All right, ladies, so far so good. And Anita likes to buy it low. I think this is near. I can't read my writing, but I think the next one on my list is near. Let's take a look at near protocol. Man, Bitstamp is coming up a lot over here. Why is that? 216 against the dollar. For near. Let's zoom out. Oh, looky there. Yeah. Oh, you might actually... Oh, you look a bit lower than an 86. You look like you would qualify for one. Nice double bottom. This one and that one, right? And the butt crack. So, can you believe it that $8.99 is still your target? A little bit off from our proportions over here. A little off, but it's still good. We're still in the big major ass accumulation zone right here.
Baller alert, make it rain.
I believe I want to keep the original right there. We got a baller alert. Make it rain. I heard that. Let me come over and check that out. All right, so near protocol, this is the daily. It's above the 100, the 200, the 50, and the 360. They're looking bullish. Getting a little flip over here. Tested the 666 moving average. Maybe trying to work his up to test the 800 moving average. 338 areas where that's at right now. EO trend line says if we do come back to the 200 moving average area, Might be retesting that at 161, and that would be a damn good entry to get in on it. That's like right where we were before it decided to pump up to the $3 area right there. Now let's come down. Let's look at our indicators. They're trying to roll over a little bit. Stochastic's coming down. Red dot confirmed over here. Money flow still in the green, so it may not be as bad. When money flows in the green, then the sell pressure, I mean, you don't seem to drop as bad, right? You got a little bit of a cushion over there. MACD is starting to turn over. So near looks like she might be coming down a little bit. First place I would look is the 360 moving average where the 50's crossing right there for a little support around 193. However, what we got going on? Ooh, we're on the trend line right now. Ooh, could you bounce here? Well, that would be bitching. Have we got anything to work with over here? It's not taken out this high yet, so it could still be on its mission to do that. All these bullish crosses, I like that idea. What we got going on over here? Oh, almost a 618, but not quite. Ah, that gets tricky. Tricky dicky. If trendline holds, we could see this $4. 420? That says 420. We could see 420 out of it if the trend line doesn't break. But a lot of times it might break on us. I don't know. Well, so we gotta have patience and see. It's trying to get the 9 to cross the 21 moving average. 50's crossing the 360. 100 across the 200. It might hold over here. If it do, the 212. Near is already 212. You're already in Oh man, I didn't build up a bag of near when it was down here. I wish I had a. So woulda, coulda, shoulda bought some zone. Technically on the bigger idea. We're still in a good area to accumulate, but it is down to $1 and I didn't get none. That was back in February. I guess nobody liked near back then. Nobody liked much of anything back then. Let me come back over to the chat over here. Geo Gems, thank you for the super chat, my man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We are 100% crowdfunding. I don't have anything to sell you. I ain't got no Discord group. I got a Telegram group, but I don't sell it and teach you how to draw flag patterns for $99 a month. But so I appreciate all the super chats and all the crowdfunding and all the little hype buttons you push and the likes and the comments. I don't care if you just leave a little crazy comment on my streams. Every little comment helps. You can leave them in there with the scammers that are always pushing out these coins that I never see anybody talk about. Vintage Bro. Strago, we going to zero yet? GeoGem says, I caught your little stream before. Good info. Oh, you watch Trade Intuition. Yeah, Joe's good. 420 show with Road Dog Crypto. Well, I like the way you're talking about me. I feel like I need to comply. My eyes got smoky. It's time for some good ass coffee.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Good ass coffee in your cup. Diaz, how you doing? Good to see you. We got 22 people hanging out. Thank you guys for being here. Hate to have to do this, but we do have...
No, I told you, it's a dip. Just hold. Fighting about crypto again? Subscribe to Divorce Delay. Each month you'll receive fresh copy of new TA excuses and one Friday to distract her while you 21. You're welcome.
Crypto cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dogg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dogg.
Good Ass Coffee by Ave Medina. And go check out the real video. Burnout Boulevard. Sounds delicious. Can you track a trade view indicator by what? Harmonic pattern. Oh. By what was it? Reese? Harmonic. Oh, well, I'm looking for a coin. I know there's some pattern detectors out there. There's a harmonic pattern for, let's see, who did we have? You said by pattern detection by Reese. Lux Algo's got one. Is it free? I don't know if it's free. I got a star by it. There's one by Reese right here. Let's put a little star by it. Let's see. Let's see if it picks up anything. It's thinking, apparently. Let's take a look at that. Well, I'm not getting anything on it. Whoa, what's this? Whoa! I'm not trying to turn you off. Whoa, wait a minute. Something happened there. Is that them? Okay. Oh, this is cool. And it's got the patterns of trades, take profit 1, take profit 2, successes, total returns. Have to get into what all that X's mean. It's got a little chart down here at the right behind my turkey head to help you with it too. And yeah, see, it's looking at some harmonics over here. I think got some butterflies and some other things over here. This is on the daily. And there we go. Look at this guy. Does it tell you what it is, or does it give you? They don't give you the name. I see. Well, there's two of them. There's an inverse. So that's cool. All right, that's interesting. I might keep that on the back burner right there, just like we do with Elliott over here. Speaking of Elliott, what do you see over here? Oh, crackhead Elliott can't come up with anything on the bigger schemes. Really, Elliott, you can't give me anything else other than that little bitty thing over here? All right. Elliott says it's going to hell. Elliott's kind of thinking that harmonic that we were looking at earlier could be coming into play. Was it on near? Did we do it on near? I could tell. Yeah, I could see that one. That would be nasty to come down there at 130. All right. It's an interesting indicator, and if people find it helpful, you definitely try those things out. I would recommend try to learn harmonic theory. It's been a game changer for me. Solana. It'll definitely get you out of the... pattern trading is good. The regular pattern trading's if you got a good structure to do it. My concern is that most of these groups out here and most people on YouTube, they're not really teaching you the real structure. They're just saying, and when you watch them, they're always giving you like it's a little bit of this, it's kind of this, and they're applying patterns in the wrong place, and it just seems like a lot of more hype and emotion. And whatever excuse that we can make in hindsight, well, yeah, you should have known. Double top. That was told you we were going to, or triple shoulder. I just see lots of. To me, that's sloppy. I feel a lot of patterns trying to be forced, and that seems to be what's being taught, right? And that's. I used to do that, but once I learned better, then, and especially after studying Thomas Bukowski, I know trend lines, and then within those trend lines are patterns. And that tells you more than trying to force something, in my personal opinion. I think you get better lucks out of that. That's just my take. Higher highs, higher lows on this guy, retesting this area. Near. Let's move on to Solana. I thought we did already. Solana. You're at $69 Solana, still making higher highs and higher lows. We're seeing the same thing everywhere. Oh, we did a trade setup on this one. Hell to the yassle. So we're seeing this across the board on a lot of altcoins. A double bottom a lot of times is a higher low, and we're just retesting the neckline of that, or belt line as I call it. Because if it's a neckline, these are just two big old hangers. That's what I'm calling them. 17 people hanging out. 3 people ditched us. You guys are the real ones. Thank you guys for being here. Well, I can't leave a pair of hangers just out here bare naked, so I gotta help this little baby out. It's just the right thing to do over here. So, sorry guys, gotta take a minute to be a little, spread some conservative values over here. We need to cover them little puppies up a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. Sorry, I mean I know you guys are getting an eyeful there and everything, but modesty is a nice quality. I'm just saying. Don't want to get over. Right, there we go. I think we can got a little spillage right there, but there we go. All right. Solana, where are you coming up to? Well, we want to look for 76, but hell, actually, I want to look higher. Looks like we got about a 618 pullback right there. 0.5. Well, my eyeballs deceived me. And if we bounce from there and don't lose it, we start going a little parabolic, because I see some curve trying to happen. If we're lucky enough to keep this momentum up, we could be looking at the $84 target. Well, we've not been back up in the 80s in quite a bit. That's quite impressive. Other targets on the short term, in case we're looking for a lower high scenario, which would suck. Okay, so for you guys that follow me know that we're just now exiting the, I wish I'd bought a shit ton more of Solana when it was under $70. That's the era that we may be leaving right now. Okay. So I'm probably going to have to go nab some Solana again soon, because I got to think where I like to nibble in this 236 area. And it just makes it easier to take a little profits. So when we get up to these nice other areas over here, like at $74 and $73 and all this good stuff. And at 71, that would be the first area that I would look for, but Ichimoku, you know, getting at some other places. What would that look like? This is not very much. 4%, 6%, come up 200 moving average, 8% move to $75. But this thing gets back to $250, or maybe even gets more valuable in the next market. Maybe we get $350, something like that. I got 4 or 5x out of Solana, 3 to 5x out of Solana. That's not bad. And you can definitely play it against other things on the Solana ecosystem. Take a look at Meteora. It's like Coinbase. Ooh, look at you. You pumped up to 16 cents. You're at 15 right now. Let's zoom out on this one. What's going on with you? Get some bullish divergence over here. Looks like you might have on something. Probably over here. Did you? Not there. A little there. You got way down in the red over here on your RSI at 10 cents. Ooh. October 2025 and slow burn down. This is all of our chart information I got. Let's see if we got it anywhere else. altcoin, yeah. That's about the same. Oh, we looked at it before. Okay, cool. Let's get some of these guys off of here. Let's check it out, make sure that our fibs are still good. Okay. No. Wait a minute, what happened here? Oh, that's okay. Did we do it from here? Where did the red line come from? Oh, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why red line is there. I like red line here. Actually, let's do this right from the big scale of things. So accumulate under 21 cents. Start selling some at 29 and 42. We're looking for the bigger picture play. This is the 80, the daily time frame. We got a nice little rounded bottom over here, and you're through the compression phase here. Now we should be getting ready to go to an expansion phase, and this will be the fun part, right? Unless we do the little butt crack thing, come all the way back down. That part we kind of suck and draw it out a little bit more, but still good. This is your accumulation zone under 21 cents. I don't know how long it'll take for us to get out of 21 cents. It's kind of best if we don't just pop out of there, and since we're down here in the middle, but that's 100% gains in this little zone right here. Do you see that? You got plenty of opportunities to double your money, even on just spot, right? I mean, you have to play it perfect, but you don't. If the bigger your range, 100%, you can do exit in here. You got plenty of range in there to increase your bag size. Taking profits over here at these areas, and if we make a higher high, even better. But it should be coming back in here. It should range in here a few more times, right? Build it back here. And even from here to the 382, that's another 100% gain. But imagine, I don't know, let's say if you get in a little bit cheaper, we come back around 13 cents, 3 cents cheaper. We go back up near where we were in November 2025. That's 350% gains on spot. You got almost pretty much almost a 4x right there. $500 down here could turn into about $2,000, $1,800 to $2,000 at that point. Takes a little while, but hey man, that's how you do it. Your bank ain't going to give you that. Are they giving you 0.0023% yearly interest rate for your hard-earned money that you keep in there while they lend it out and use the fractionalized lending system and multiply money and create inflation and all this other crap? Well, it kind of makes something like this look appealing. We got Dash. Take a look at Dash on Binance over here. Oh, we've been here before.
Pulled another chart up.
Well, we have lost that trend line. We've not seen the downward area here. Okay, let's come to the 4 hour. Those are some possible downside ones, and we could still be. We did lose it. We're coming back up to retest it. Where you at right now? Oh, you got rejected there, right? All right, so we still might see these areas out of Dash. This one's kind of extreme down there. Measure move for this guy took us to 31, but we haven't got there yet. If we do, right? So another idea would be, I don't like to do this, but I mean I can, would be to bring it down here. Now what I do when I check this, like, are we just altering our trend line angles? Is that all we're doing? Or, or are we getting ready to get rejected and just come on down lower? I honestly don't know, but this can help me give me some idea. If I see Confluence with this over here like a channel, like that, then I'm thinking, oh hell, these little targets down here just may be obsolete at the moment. So we'll take the price tags off of them. And I just want to get a little extra confluence with some fibs over here. Swing low to swing high, 0.5 Fibonacci. Tells me this makes a great little bottom area. And so I'm not flip-flopping on guesstimation or feelings, or just because it's got a green candle. There's some math behind it, and angles, and channels, and fib levels, and support levels previously, suggesting that, hell yeah, we can go up higher. To our 1-to-1 move. Boom. And on this one, we're looking at a 2. On the other one, I'm looking at around a negative 0.5-ish area. Right there. You see how that works? I need to put you blue. And so that would be our hopium target. The doesn't seem like I can get there, but until that one day we come back and say, oh damn, look. And keep that guy on the radar there too. And we also want to pay attention to this guy. These are some pivot points, right? So they're great places to take profit. Because if you happen to catch this bottom down here, somewhere around $35, then take a little profit, 12% gains at 39 if you choose. If you got leverage on it, it makes sense. If it's on spot, then why bother? 20% gains at 42, that would be a good place on spot. And if we come up there, and if this channel is still resistance, it might just be coming back, and we just range in this little channel until we break up or break down out of it, right? We stay in the channel until we break out of the channel. Another way to look at this guy other than that direction. Well, there's lots of different ways. That tells us we can have some resistance up ahead, right? We also take that to the body over here. Shows current resistance, right? Wicks to the body gives us another angle, and that's what we're fighting against right now. But I think what I find interesting is this is secondary trend line right here. Should give us a nice little retest. Not quite, but almost. Was it you? Oh, you gave us a nice retest. That one got all those touches here, broke out, fell back down, and then we bounced off the line basically right there. All right, so that's the benefits of using trend lines for, actually using them for actual supply and resistance lines, or distribution lines, rather than trying to just force a pattern with a line. All right, take a look at Zcash. I'm going to come back to the chat over here just next. What is you? That's a stable coin, I guess. Where Zcash? What exchange types? Let's go with centralized exchanges. Here we go. Now we can see them. Ones we're used to trading on a little bit better. KuCoin. I'm going to go with you, KuCoin. You got good charts. Resistance right here. Oh, we don't have you on here. This one's old. Where did we even charting you at? All right, well, I've had this one out. We've had it in a Harmonic. This is the whole reason that we lacked Zcash, because it gave us this little guy over here very early. We've been looking at it since it's around $200, a little over 200, catching that. And I've been talking, hey man, this will be a cool one. She came out and took the C. Well, looks like it got a nice little head and shoulders. That was definitely a nice little head and shoulder pattern right there. And a nice, looked like you met your measure move and exceeded it. Like you came all the way back down to the 886 Fibonacci, which is beautiful. And that should put us to the 113 area right over here. Trend line here. Trend line here that we're under resistance, double resistance. You may be coming back down a little bit. That's what we were looking at there. I feel we already got that unless we come back for a type 2 return, right? All right, so we had this angle. We can clearly see that's resistance. Let's take this down and see if we got anything. I'll look at this idea. I'll park it under this body over here. Let that be my new little trend line. I'm not trusting it as much, right? I'm gonna make it a little dotted line, one to watch. To me, this one was your main one right there. I'm gonna make that red. So we're kind of ranging, trying to figure it out. It looks like she might be coming back down, at least maybe to 400. Could. It's not below the 9 moving average yet, so it may just be fine. It actually looks like the 9 is trying to cross the 21. It's in the green cloud with red over it, so I'm kind of thinking it may not have that much fun there before it rolls over. But let's see. We've got some bullish crosses here, there. Trying to figure things out, but it's a lot higher than it was at 250 when it went down there on whatever bad news, the exploit or whatever. Pretty nice comeback. It went up to 547 after that exploit news, right? The power of the harmonics. We're still waiting for this guy to be taken out at 762. I mean, that's basically, we're still waiting for the targets to be hit for this guy. Haven't forgot about that. I always looked at where we came from. And look, is this a big ass cup and handle to the upside? Oh my gosh. I don't think so. At least not yet. You would want your lips to be kind of even for the best performance. And maybe she can, I mean, a lot of people are quick to call those guys out, right? But it could be. It could get a cup and handle. I would just think, what if it's all of this is just part of the big cup and then you do your handle, right? When we get a little bit more back up to our A side, we get a, 60, less than a 66% pullback from here back down. That's 618, a little bit lower. And then we could do some business, but here we're just guessing, right? We don't know the future, don't know what's going to happen. Sounds good. It's entertaining, I guess. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 20 people hanging out with the turkey. Thank you for being here.
For those,
what?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Emo says salami. We are the real ones. You guys are. Degen, and it translates as dough in some language. In some language, Degen translates as dough. Let me write that one down. Let's see, we did Eigen, we did Hype, we did Ethereum, Solana, AERO, we did Near, and Dash, and Zcash. Oh, we made some traction on that list. And my 2 hours is almost up. I gotta hurry this up a little bit. It was ripping. Cover those hangers up. Wow, I'm way behind in the. I prefer the pasties. We might try the pasties next time. So Llama Obama and your mama. PMO says I should go find some ladies. They're out tonight. Looking for a father? Did you? They are. It's Father's Day week. Is it really? This is. I didn't know that. I can't ever keep up with that. I need to find a good bar to go to. Just added Meteora to my watch list. You know what? We need it. Did I add it over here? Because if I, that's a good thing. I'll add it to my watch list over here too because I wasn't really thinking about it. Sit down, we got bussiness to discuss. I've been looking at this project called Moondog Thrust, the roadmap. So I got it added over to our watch list over there. I don't have anything drawn on it, so I'll have to do that some other time. Let's take a look at Guay. I'm gonna let you in at the same price as me. I literally watched you buy it 10 minutes ago. That's not the point, my guy. Well, let's clear some of this stuff. I don't guess we need that box anymore. It's a storage solution. Marcus, watch your tone. I've been moving units that nobody even owns. The phantom. All right, we got 886 and 786, probably from here, local. Which is, that's one way to do it. We might be in a Livermore cylinder or an expanding broadening channel or some kind of channel idea, right? I like how some of these gurus use big words. Livermore cylinder. Yes, we know all about that. I will teach you. And then they never say anything else about it. What's so special about a Livermore cylinder? We got a 618 Fibonacci is what we at. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's more to me than anything. So for support, 100 moving average, 9 above the 21, above the 50, above the 100. Ichimoku Cloud looks horny, like she just wants to keep going up. And maybe we'll catch a bounce over here. That's what we would like to see, need to see. Is there anything else that could be a little bit more detrimental? And I would say, yeah, it could be setting up for a Cipher pattern, which could take us down to a 786, which is cool. That would be a very bullish if we ever do find ourselves down there. That would be this. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I do that wrong. I don't understand why you're not. Oh, I see what I did. Yeah. From A. There we go. That made. I forgot. Yeah. It was this 786 from the A point, not the B point. C point. So this would be a Cipher pattern, which is bullish. But it's got to confirm, meaning we got to hit that nickel area. But if we do find ourselves at a nickel, that would be a kick-ass place to get back to it, because that means our main target is 21 cents again. So if you can imagine filling up your bags at a nickel, if it happens, you got a 3x possibility there if that happens. That's one scenario if we lose trend line and the 618, right? We can look for that idea. All right. No good until it confirms, right? But on the other hand, if we're playing this guy right here, that 618, we could be looking at a higher high of almost 30 cents right there at 29. Blaze bags. Right here, that 382 area, and also a negative 272 area right there, just as a shortcut. Boom. So we 27 and 29 cents could be our higher high targets. What about our lower high targets? Oh gosh darn it, we're just getting a lot of these targets. I mean pivot points, right? These are areas that are known to have a pivot. They make great little targets, right?
One more look, just to say goodbye. goodbye proper? Sure you are.
I'm last hit Larry, king of final session. Swear I'm quitting crypto right after this confession. One last blunt, one last ape, one last.
This is it?
Then tomorrow,
Oh, snap.
act like I got amnesia and forget. Told myself if this coin hit zero, I'm walking.
Was it Guay? Yeah, okay.
It dropped 80%, so I bought more.
Oh, crap. Why are you doing this?
Now I'm explaining leverage to my house plans again. Bro, you need help.
They looking at me like, bro.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I see. Happens a lot around here. All right, so let's look at this idea. If we do get a bounce, reclaim this trend line, which could very well happen. We may have to come right back down here, or maybe not. Maybe we already took care of it, 9 cents or whatever. But I'm just going to go from where we are right now. We have 36% gains to get up to 14 cents. 60% gains at 17 cents. 81% gains at 19 cents. And then when we start getting into some of our more high targets, you're looking at 100. The juicy targets, 158 or 176% gains, right? So $500 bag over here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sell targets. Well, we'll make it a $600 bag. We sell it in 6 parts. However you want to do it, man. But we need to find a little bounce there. Let's come down to the smaller time frames and see if we're getting anything. Nope, ain't getting nothing on the 4 hour. We're below the 9 moving average on the 4 hour, so not looking good unless we do some kind of double bottom or higher low right above the 618, that yellow line right there, right? 0.0975 cents here for Guay. We might be looking at that as the last hopeful. So we need to see something here or above. And we could, 800. I'm looking at the moving averages. We could pull that off. We could pull that off. Thickening cloud. But if we do lose that area, and it may take it a while for it to happen, I don't know, over the next few weeks or something, to get back down to 5 cents. It could. That would be a 50% drop. We wouldn't want to ride that down. But we're looking at that possible double bottom scenario over here at the 618. Let's see if we get that. Decred, that's the one that's after my dear heart, and it's very cheap right now. I've still got a bag of it that I built right around this same price point a couple of years ago. I did take profits on what I had on the exchange. Oh, you're 11.55 again. Wow. Didn't go up to $250 like I was hoping. It did get up to 70 though, so that's pretty cool. It did. It went from basically $9-10 up to 70, so you got basically a 7x. If you could cap potential 7x, hell, just getting 5x or something is cool, right? Like we lost a trend line, and that sucks. All right, let's see what we got on this chart. This one's going to be tricky as hell with that big wick. Wow, could we come back down and just do that whole double bottom idea? Yes, we could. We very well could. We really could. Really could. Might even get to 831. We are at an area that might get some support. I am on the daily. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a bullish cross. 600 over the 800. These are bearish crosses. That sucks. 9 moving average. Where you at? We're below the 9. Talk bad about it. This is all fine. 21's at 12, almost $13. Any divergence? There is some bullish divergence. Let's go down to the 4 hour, see if we're getting a reaction over here yet. It may be trying to react over here. The 113 doesn't mean that we won't ever go back and touch that lower part down here at $9, whatever that was. It doesn't mean we won't, but maybe we won't. I wish I was a fortune teller. I can grab out those tarot cards. Here on the 4 hour, you got the green dots. It looks like she's trying to do something. Haven't got very much movement out of all the movement we got for the stochastics. It didn't give us much for candle movement, so gotta see what we can get out of it. It's not even above the 9 moving average yet. You're looking at your local pattern ideas. You got an expanding, broadening pattern. These have a 60% chance to break to the upside, according to Thomas Bukowski. They can act as continuation patterns, but
I replied with a voice note slurring. You'll see when I'm right. Yeah, I'm on bug roll Bitcoin. Absolute melted mess.
Let's go for the very local. Yeah, $13 is right, or 236 area. 618 will bring us right back under here. That's about 1585.
This is all part of the process, yeah.
So I'm curious to watch this one.
You need help.
See if we're going to get a bearish, if we're going to get rejected under that 9 moving average, because we are under it. Looks like you just now dropped again right now. Yeah, I think just right now, it just now dropped again. Okay, so it looks scary, right? But it is making higher highs, higher lows, 9 above the 50. We're testing the 21. And there is a trend line, so maybe we come down a little bit, 11.45, a couple of pennies. I like what I'm seeing here. I think we're trying to flip it. I think we're trying to get above it. So if we can get decred above that 11.54, 11.55 area, hold this area, go through that cloud. I think this area might be trying to hold as support. And maybe we can see $13 and hopefully higher from that. Or come up maybe $12, $13 and roll over and go see 9. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens over the next 4 months on this one. But we are near bottoming areas over here. And this is generally a good place that I found to accumulate this particular asset. Especially if it goes back to $50, $60, $70. Just saying. All right, let's take a look at DGen. Is Meet Damien still here? If he's here, we'll look at oil next if he's still here. This is DGen coin. Looks like she's getting a nice, roundies. We like the roundy ones. They just fit right in the hand. It just feels hard. It's like your hands are just made for roundy things. We like the roundy ones. The roundy ones make me feel randy. That's a British term. And it's not a name.
Yeah, light it up. We get high. Yeah, light it up. We get high. 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 Light it up. We get high. We get high.
Dang, I need to see if I'm still in my trades or not. I forgot. That's what I've been doing all day is are you still in? I don't even know if you're... Holy crap shit, I am still in. 180% gains off of this little booger. Oh, you're back at 10. Oh. I have to take a look at that one next. All right, so this is DGen. She's at some resistance over here on the daily, the 360 moving average. That's why I use it, because I have personally backtested that one and the 666 moving average, and that's why I use them. And they do have some cool sacred geometry numbers associated with them too. Nice little ribbon flip happening here. Let's look on the 4 hour. Nice ribbon flip here, man. Ooh, nice one. We're in my personal opinion, we are headed up to this area over here at 0.0025. Maybe you can get a little bit above. That's our major area. We can get a little bit above it or below it. 44% gains from here to there. Elliott, hey man, what happened to all the Okay, I thought I erased them again. Elliott, what do you see? Oh, aren't you just a... Elliott seems to think that we might be coming back down here for a little test. I don't know if I agree with Elliott or not. Because I see a trend line that we haven't broken. And we hadn't broken the trend line. I'm not going to talk bad about it.
No, actually, wait.
And 1, 2, 3. No, it can't be a four-way. 1, 2, 1, 2. That makes it a lot more confusing to count, doesn't it? Did you get a 1, 2, 1, 2? And a 3, 4, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 4, 5, and it just... That's why we don't do Elliott Wave here, people. It's just a rabbit hole that never shuts up. This would be a great target right there if we ever get past it. So DJ now looking kind of cool, man. Looking kind of cool. I mean, just looking into the future a little bit, that's 127% gains get at 0.0038. Shouldn't be that hard. I mean, hell. Well, if we get back up to 0.008. Under the red line is the, I wish I'd bought more in that area. I mean, you don't feel it right now, but when we get up here, you'll be like, damn, if I bought some there, I could have had almost a 5x, 400% gains over here. So I see the appeal. Nice rounded bottoms. Rounded bottoms pay the bills. Maybe delayed if it does another rounded bottom and does a butt crack, because they do come in pairs sometimes. Just saying, but looking good. Let me come back over to the chat. Meteora got a shady rep. Meme celeb season. Oh no! I will not buy now. Trade don't hold. I'm just reading comments, by the way. Like my woman's, trade don't hold. Ha ha ha. Need to put my wick on my body. I'm Randy, Jeffrey. Round bottoms. Randy or Jeffrey. Is Jeffrey a slang term in Britain? I wasn't aware of it. Is it chatting? I'm going to put my chat hat on and go talk to some bitches. Keith and Chief. Hey, good to see you, Chief and Keith. Mexican flan by Cookies. Bongs up. Never heard of that, but it sounds good. Up, give. Well, I'm going to come back over and take a look at BTW because I'm still up on that guy. Where were we charting this? How about Binance? No, wasn't charting it here. Well, where did I have it charted?
10 p.m. I meant 10 p.m. Sure you did.
This is Bitway. This is Bitway. I've been playing this guy since I found it on the low lows, and we talked about it last night, and it's done all this overnight. And I was saying, I've been having lots of fun with this one. Nice little breakout right there of a channel idea, if you want to view it that way. Or maybe a squeezing channel. Like a fallen wedgie. And we could be a fallen wedgie. Look at the fallen wedgie. They usually go about 75%. I mean, 75% of the way in before they break up. But we could look at it that way. Whatever. You got to break out of the trend line. That's what matters, right? That broke out. You are definitely at Resistance. This is our new trend line, signifying a possible channel, which is also giving us some resistance. Right, there we go.
Watch this, man. Watch this.
Swing high to swing low. Tell me where to go. 113. That's the target I've been waiting on it for it to hit. Let me plug in my take profit over. Oh, sweet. Take profit is going to be at 0.113. Hell to the yesel.
Mate sees me and just starts laughing. Says, "Bruv, you look like death."
Let's go over to our Telegram group.
Mate, what? You don't see the vision? I'm melted, but you
This is on
still acting like I'm rich. Down to my last fiver, but I'm still moving like a don in it. Oi, oi, melted, but you know it. Absolute state of a prick. But
this is only on 10x too.
I'm slick. Oi, look at this melt. He thinks he's got it. He thinks he's got it.
Oh, that's not it. Oh gosh darn it, Bluefin. Why don't you work right? You usually do work right, don't you? Share it. Oh, there, right? Try it this way. There we go. All right, so still open right now. I got back in at on average. Got back in 0.89. We're at 10.4 cents. 10x on that one. And I just now plugged in my take profit there. Am I open anywhere? And Snapdragons. Holy bull crap. Definitely lock this one in.
It's already past 10, mate. 10 p.m. I meant 10 p.m. Sure you would. I'm melted, but you know it.
All right, got to share this one over here. And 336% on this one. This was a tiny trade. This one was a tiny trade on a tiny account. And it was a $2 trade on 20x leverage on a very small coin. And yeah, it wasn't a very big trade at all. But it helped that little tiny account. Whereas Bitcoin, all I've been getting is like, oh, I'm up 30%. Yay. If that. 15%. It just hangs around. This BTW has been it's been awesome. And I'm looking at getting some profit in right over here before we maybe get a pivot and come back down and try it all over again, because I'm kind of liking this one. It's in a nice little range idea. Yes.
Has it come to this?
Oh, look, you gave us a 2-hour red dot over here. I'm going to go ahead and take some of this 300% profit because I ain't stupid. Elsel to the Yesel. And
Has it come to this? Arguing with my nan about why I need another rig. She says get a job, love. I say this is my gig. Eating cold beans straight from the tin at 3 a.m.
it doesn't look like she wants to roll over just yet. She even gave us a red dot here, but still trying to push up, aren't you?
Still convinced I'm a genius. Has it come to this, man?
All right, let's put our stop loss, or let's adjust our stop loss. We're at 10:04 right now. I'm gonna put my stop loss.
Has it come to this?
I'm just at 10.
Mate rang, asked if I'm still alive. I said, yeah, bruv, just waiting for the next bull run to arrive. He laughed for 10 minutes straight, proper howling. Said I sound like a hostage negotiator.
That would be 227% if I get stopped out. I already took half of it. All right. Well, Julio. So that's been my fun day, is playing this little guy. And all I did to find him really is I was just on my exchange and I was looking at the ones that were down, right? I think I was on like a 4 hours or something like that. Just looking and finding ones that are down. And I just happened to see that it was at a nice, interesting area. I think it had already bounced from over here. I think it was in the 5s or 6 or something before I got it, and then I was like, I'm gonna ride this puppy, and I'm gonna go small, but I'm gonna go high leverage. And so it's pretty much one of those, let my stop loss be or the idea. I did put stop losses so I didn't get blown out, But what I would normally put for my 1% of my account, I just let that, if I put it so that if I got liquidated, that's all I lost was that amount. And as it went up, I would build up a bag a little bit, come in, add more, and then here we go, and take some profit. All right, so are there any others that are worth looking at like that? That's what we should be asking. And this is what, I mean, it's basically this. It's coming over, and you're looking to see which ones are down. Which ones are down the most? That's what I did for that one. And it was one of these, it was down a hell of a lot. It makes me want to look at Unibase over here. What's going on with Unibase? Oh, you got 10 billion coins too? Where are you at? Is this market cap? Let's go with price. So this one might have a little bit more to come down. Very possibly. May not quite be ready, but we can take a look at it. Unibase, I don't even know what it is. KuCoin's got it. Oh, 4-hour chart. We're at the 666 and 800. Might be some support over here. But the head and shoulder and the measure move. I mean, is it a good head and shoulder? I got a janky neckline. I see a janky neckline. Actually, what I see is a good solid trend line right here. Touch, touch, touch. We could drop down a little bit more. I hope we don't, but we could. Let's go and swing low to swing high. What we got? 618 pullback. 786 is coming right in there. All right. What else we got? From here to there, 0.5. 886 of that. $786 of this one. You're coming into a possible trend line area of support. Kind of agrees with those moving averages there. That could hold right here, the 800 moving average. And no, I still got more Confluence lower though. There may be a wick involved. Keep my eye on this one. Let's see, another possible rollover here. Yeah, I don't want to. So I don't think this one's quite ready to try to get in, but she's getting close. Let's take a look and see if there's another one that might be interesting. Velvet is down. Let's take a look. People were chasing Velvet. It's probably still got a little bit lower to go. You got 1 billion. Oh snap! You did come down a lot. All right, let's take a look at Velvet. That was the shizzle a few days ago, right? 43 cents right now. It was $1.85. It wasn't long ago, a couple of days ago. A week ago, 10 days ago. It was the shizzle and went parabolic, and then look where we are now. Big, thick cloud just begging us to get in. Oh my gosh, were we looking at it down here when it was cheap ass? I guess we were. I never did play you down here. Oh man, we could have got in at 8-9 cents and sold you at. Well, there was our Lambo opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Took my eyes off the ball on this one and missed whatever we were looking at down here. Do we have a second opportunity though?
That's the crypto hum.
girlfriend, that's babe. Why
All right, that was on the daily so I could see it.
I say the order book's talking. I can hear it call. She rolls her eyes.
You got a nice little trend line trying to happen over here.
Now we're both paranoid, watching numbers in our head. The joint says relax, the chart says run.
This is the 04 hour, 800, 600, 360. They're stacked up right. We're below the 9, but we're retesting the 21 and the 100 together. So we got double support there with those two trend line, or those two moving averages.
That's the crypto hum.
Are you trying to cross bearish over it? Shallow cross if it is. Making higher highs, higher lows. Took out this guy over here, but not this guy yet. Come over to the 1 hour and we can sign it. Look at, is this a convoluted... Is this shoulder, butt cheek? Genital area, butt cheek, shoulder. I don't... What's going on in that picture? I don't know what it is. Right on. That would be beautiful if we keep this 618 right here.
That's the crypto hum.
If we can keep this local 618 right here, that would be awesome. Because I could see some higher highs at 68 and 71 cents if we can. If we lose that little guy, then I am looking for our 786 area and hoping to gosh that little guy holds. And this is for Velvet. Velvet's looking kind of interesting. It is in a possible falling wedgie or flag or ascending, descending triangle, just depending on who you ask and how they're looking at it. It could be. These little boogers right here have a 53% chance to break up. It's a continuation pattern. And if you were a pattern trader, you would put this at the breakout and it would take us, wherever that. It could get us up to these areas. Right now it kind of makes sense, right? For me, if you're a harmonic trader and doing the old fibbies, you'd be putting it at that 618 right there for that measure move, getting us up to our target. The only thing we're missing is a trend line, which maybe we take it from here to the wick. Too early to tell. So that's what we need, an actual bottom, right? So if we do lose it and come down, these guys turn into falling wedgies. If these guys break down, they turn into falling wedgies, right? And then they have a 68% chance to break up, whereas this one only has 53? Is that right? 53% chance to break up. So we just got to see what's happening. I see some bearish crosses. It's not looking great at the moment. We're below the 9. I'm just hoping that we hold here, but I don't know. That would be awesome if we do. It'll be also awesome if we can get it at 37 cents for Velvet and then sell it where? 70 cents? Or if you can get a higher spike than $2, that would even be better, man. I'd say you got up there once before. You should be able to get up there again, right? I would hope so. 18 people hanging out with a turkey. We're going late night. We're coming back to the chart over here. Probably should take another look at Bitcoin real quick. How you doing, Bitcoin? This very busy chart. You're at 66,700. And so the people expecting their flag to the upside and all that, they got kind of disappointed and stopped out, I believe. But it finally did start making some higher highs here. Trend lines are your friends, baby. Trend lines will help you. I'm looking for 64,000 to be tested next. And then our bigger 382 fib over here, about $64,800. For a Bitcoin, that would be kind of coming up to retest these guys. Hope we can do that. But this is our next pivot possible reversal point right over here, 64,000, a little bit over it, 64,050, I believe is what I got. And by golly, it looks like Bitcoin just sided over here on the 1 minute. Just let's go do it. Stop talking about it and make it happen. So it's making this guy, well, not quite invalidated yet, look a little bit less likely to happen. And this guy, a little bit more likely to happen, which would give us a nice 0.81%, a whole point, almost a 1% move out of Bitcoin. Well, from here to there, whatever. Kind of, sort of. Yay. Lambo time. If you're going 1000x. These things look different. There we go. All right, let me come back over to the chat. What are you guys chatting about? After hours. Extra late. I think I am. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, we need to wrap this up. Sounds plush. Privileged walker joggers. PW J-Bo. I had a check. She felt like velvet. Oh my gosh. I love velvet chicks. Portfolio looking like a stripper on a pole. I'm trying to picture that. And all I'm seeing is a stripper on a pole. I'm not seeing a portfolio at all. No, it's definitely strippers, not portfolio at all. No. I tried to visualize it, but it didn't work out. Velvet girls. Velvet Walbo. I think Ave's going to come out with another video soon. After hours of Road Dog Crypto. Never smoke a Jeffrey just because Diddy told you to. Oh, we smoke a Jeffrey. I hope we're talking about... Get him to the Greek. Oh man, that was a great movie. One of my favorites. Russell Brand in that movie was awesome. Bullish on Parade says, a long time ago, my favorite stripper's name was Charity. Used to tell people I donated a lot of money to charity. That's the line of the night right there. That was definitely a good one. I rode an Alexis once. All right, so we did Morpho, we did Guay, we did Degen. There is CL or CLU. Was it weeks? I think it's probably weeks. This is all. Damien was here earlier. I don't think he's here now. I think he just pops in and pops out. He's looking for a long on oil. Is this it? This is all we got to look for. I would rather go really not do the tokenites if I was going to seriously look at this, and I would just go over to the commodities and just go see oil futures so we can get a better history of these charts. The history matters. Look, we did come up to our little zone and got rejected at the little rejection zone, 786, I believe. Well, for a long, it could happen. However, 800, 600, 360, this is the daily. They're in reverse order. You are getting a little dot over here with some divergence. Let's see, what else have we got over here? Let me get this line out of the way and take a look at this. Oil getting ready to go back up again. Are we going to have trouble out of Iran? What? That trend line kind of mattered, though. It was that trend. I guess I'll keep it. We lost a trend line, so it'd have to be a bear trap idea. We're below the 618, which starts bringing the 786 into question over here, which is at a price that we've seen oil at a lot of times, and that's at $68, $69. To me, I think you got a fair chance to hit that. I know we got a daily green dot. There's some signs. I can see some signs. There's no bullish divergence here, though. And being below a 618, I'm not as confident about it, but I wish him the luck. Wish him all the luck on the trade. I also wish cheaper prices at the gas pump too. So let's try something else over here. All right, there's an argument to be had. Maybe if the smaller time frames support it. Otherwise, we're still looking at that other area. Let's go. This is the daily. Let's go to the 4 hour. See what we're getting. We're getting something over here. Go to the 1 hour. Ribbon flip downside 100 moving average resistance. If you got up to the 200, so it would be maybe going up to 80. I mean, I could see something like this happen. Yeah, all this resistance up through here, but $80 to $86. So he may be trying to scalp it a little bit. Maybe he's trying to scalp it. It is above the 9 moving average on some of these smaller time frames, so I ain't going to say nothing bad about it. It's above the 9, everything is fine. You are above the 9, right? Yeah, you're still above the 9. I do believe it's coming into a little bit of resistance up ahead here. Probably around $77.50, somewhere through there, if it can get past this guy. That might be a little tricky. Let's see. Is there any angle confluence? There might be. There might be. Actually, it might get up to 78. What else have we got going on over here, darling? You got some resistance up here, about 78 again. 78 seems to be coming into the picture a lot. Yeah, might have a little breakout from this little idea. Okay, that's bitchin'. Breakout retested that trend line, which I think has some angle to it right here. That's cool. That could give us a measured move. Over to here to about 78. 78 keeps coming up, doesn't it? All right, well, hopefully that'll work out short term anyway. Inverted head and shoulders. That would be the other idea. But I don't like it because I have to cut through a candle to get the neckline. So to me, it's not. But to some other people, it would be because they're looking at shapes or whatever. I'm picky on head and shoulders, but hey, man. So maybe we're getting some traction over here. Looks like oil's wanting to come back up. Will there be some definite resistance, like I said, around 80? See what happens over there. But the daily did give you a green dot, so I can see a reason for trying to take a small trade. And if you're a trader, you're cool with taking that. I just don't know what... It's just not very much of a move to 82. You'd have to use some leverage on it, right? Like maybe 10x. One more. Let's take a look at, is it Bio? That was another one that was requested. Crypto Bio. I guess we will go with... Go with KuCoin. It should have a decent chart over here. I like to get price history over here. Let's go back to the 4 hour. What are you looking at on Bio? Ribbon flip happening over here. That's cool. Retest. Looks like you're retesting a trend line and a 50 moving average. Maybe the 200 moving average as well. Right here. Probably so. 0.032 cents. And we're almost there at that one. That's just local. Oh, it didn't touch this trend line. And it made technically a higher high, maybe, or we could come back down here, but I'm thinking we may not. She may be doing the old curve thing. Yeah, she got some curve going on. She got some curve going on as we zoom out over here. She got some curve going on. We like that. All right, so let's talk about this bottoming pattern here, this rounded bottom where we constrict and then we start to expand. Right? We got the little butt crack that brought us all the way back, because that can happen sometimes. That's what happens on these double bottoms. We got a butt crack. And looks like you 786'd us. All right. So we're looking for 61 and 65, just a given. And we're at 32. That's a double up from over here. So you're in a great accumulation zone for this one. Let's go ahead and zoom way out and look at where we are. Some resistance up ahead at 4 cents, which is, we're under that right now. From 32 cent high all the way down to our about 13 cent low. These are some great targets that get paid on the way up. What would that look like? Now the expansion part might start here. Sometimes I start it after the butt crack. After we get established, we'll change our trend lines. But as it stands, we should be starting to get into the fun part of the market and see if we can get up to 7 cents. That'd be a double up there too, wouldn't it? Pretty nice, pretty nice. I kind of like it best off the 200 moving average on this bigger time frame. That's a 10-to-1 risk-reward ratio to get up to 13 cents. I know it sounds like a lot to ask for right now because we haven't been up there in a long time. But just to get up to our 236 area, which it should, that'd be almost a 5-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Just to get up to the target that we were at, the area that we were at before in May, would be a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Not bad. That's just spot. She's still here. Well, you know, would have been the same on leverage too, wouldn't it? So, in accumulation zone, in a nice little accumulation zone. And if our bottom be in, yeah, we just came right back into that little zone over here.
Now it's giving me the side eye while my landlord's being rude. Told my boss I had fart coin poisoning from last night's fumes. He said, son, you smell like copium, and broken Zoom calls in the room. I'm doing method dressing and Crocs in a
all right. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is doing something. Alexa, skip.
Here we go again. I woke up at noon with a panic.
What are we listening to?
Yeah, pass the lighter.
These are the ones that eventually got redone. Is this what we're? Yeah, this. I think this is the one we're looking at earlier. Bitcoin bouncing off our trend line, trying to go higher and higher. I'm looking for 64 and eventually, hopefully, 64.8. Maybe we can get up there tomorrow or the next day. Maybe we can get 64 by tomorrow, I hope. I think it's looking a little better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we went over quite a bit of things. We went over Eigen layer, we went over Hype, Ethereum, Solana, AeroDrome, Near, Dash, Zcash, Guay, Morpho, Bio. We went over that. Went over Ladies, went over Meteora, went over Degen Coin. Also went over the one I've been having fun with is BTW, which I probably need to go take another BTW. How are you looking right now? There are a lot of places over. You're still up there. This is a 6 minute. I think I'm still good. Are we still in our trades? Or have we gotten stopped out or anything? Nope. Still up 337% on this little puppy. I like it. I'm looking for the 113. Hasn't quite got touched yet. I think it's a touch it. It's looking kind of tired though. She's losing some trend lines, but there's still room. just to go straight up there and nab it. This has been my fun little thing, but I just happened to get lucky to find it and traded it and 3 different accounts over and over and just had a lot of fun with it. It's nice to see those big percentage gains and things. It's nice to see that. It's nice to see an account get a little flush of capital, and it makes me want to take profit again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for being here tonight. 21 people. If you haven't and you want to, it'd be really cool if you...
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
And also, we do have
When society collapses and fiat dies, only one thing will matter, your seed phrase. Welcome to Apocalypse Prepper Crypto Bunkers. Each unit comes with 6 months of canned hopium, a solar-powered node, and 1 emotional support parrot. No, I told you, it's a dip. Just hold. Fighting about crypto again? Subscribe to Divorce Delay. Each month you'll receive fresh copium, new TA excuses, and 1 Friday to distractor while you 21. You're welcome. When the charts look scary and your hands start shaking, hit them with Send It Nasal Spray. 1 spray and you'll market buy the absolute top with 0 wealth destruction. Use responsibly.
Crypto
Yay.
cowboys, moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dog Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dog.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 20 people hanging out. We're going to the end screen. Been streaming for, oh my gosh, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Nobody's going to watch this thing. Got to get my timestamps in place. We'll get that going. You trying to go up, ain't you, David? Go, keep on going. Go on up, baby. You can do it. I got faith in you. You can do it. Hope you go 13 cents. That'd be freaking awesome. Good night, everybody. Jesus loves you. I'll see you on the end screen. Listen to some music and chill out for a minute. Catch up with the chat. Did we hear this last night?
Bitcoin's dropping like a bad habit you can't quit. Lower highs, tease and vanish in the mist. New low sneaking quiet, no drama, just take. I keep refreshing, praying for a fake outbreak. Altcoins whisper save me while they choke on red. Bitcoin's a slow poison pulling everything dead. I long for the flip, everyone's tweeting about, but hope feels like a joke I keep repeating out loud. Every bounce is a liar, every dip confession. Frustration's a mirror I don't wanna look in. Fear of one wrong click, one this time play. Screwing up the plan, throwing it all away.
Sitting. Siren. Oh, did it crash?
Low highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for
Oh, dang, 4 cents. What the hell happened there? Oh, snap. Dang. I don't. Ethereum's coughing blood. Solana's on life support. Memo coins just memes. No punchline, no core. I wish I sold the top. Posted, I'm out and ghosted. Instead, I'm here scrolling. Pride already. I think I'm even scared on this one. Could be. It's only 4 cents. God, gosh. You got a green dot on the 4 hour. It wouldn't take much to make some gains. I mean, theoretically, these are 4 hour candles and they barely even moved. Whatever happened to this one's got a lot of people scared, it looks like. It's holding that area though. Good luck with it if you decide to do it. Longing for the green that never shows its face. Misplaced hopes the drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sink. Bitcoin's leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down. Frustration's my crown. Fear of fucking up, but I'm still around. Hey, funny how we romanticize the fall. Call it patience when it's really just all misplaced hope's the prettiest lie I tell. Frustration's a soundtrack, fear's the smell. One day it'll flip or
so the story sells. Till then we're burning slow, ringing our own bells. Screw ups build the scars, but scars don't pay the rent. Still longing for the pump that never came, still spent. Slow burn down, feel the king fade to gray. Low highs, new lows, slipping every day. Longing for the green that never shows its face. Misplaced, toast the drug and I'm still chasing the taste. Also drowning quiet, no splash, just sink. Bitcoins leading the funeral, slow as you think. Slow burn down, frustration's my crown. Fear of fucking up, but I'm still around.
MPC live?
Slow burn down. Still burn down.
I've got the little red thing. I forget what it's called, but it's from my Kai. Haven't used it in a minute though. Is that it? Looks like it might be it. Sometimes I feel forced to play with things too. I just try not to do it in public. Shooter hits. I thought you were talking about this guy. I think this is this guy. That looks different than mine. I got the Mini 2, I think.
Patience holds the quiet king.
Well, this guy, yeah, I believe it's this guy. Saw him laying in the corner the other day.
I am a traveler of both price and time. 7 winters hardened on the line. Some have come and some have gone away. Bitcoin rising with the break of day.
Oh, he says he has that one too? The MKP Mini? I haven't used it in so long. I need to update the software and stuff I got. Or grab out my rack and hook it up to the rack. We were supposed to keep an eye on total ES. Still ain't got anything over there, right? Let's try it on the 15-minute. We need to see this thing get up and hold it. Otherwise, we could be coming tumbling down on altcoins.
Look at that inverted head and shoulder to the upside, Helen.
Or is it a rising wedgie that breaks to the downside? Yeah. Call it both ways. That's what we should do. We told you it was a rising wedge. It's going to break to the downside. We told you it's an inverted head and shoulder. It's definitely going up.
Let the moon pull tides across the chart. Ancient
Oh, hell yeah, baby. Keep on going up. Go on up, baby.
all the blood I've bled, the gains I've known. Road dog walks the cycle home. All I see is what the oracle sees. Patience holds the
Release this one. I'm putting on Depcoin, I guess. Oh my gosh, we got a one. Oh, it's already confirmed, isn't it? Part of me wants to add to this damn trade, but it's at resistance. But it looks like it might have some traction. I think this is a Binance coin too. BTW, see what it is. Look at it last night, I think. I don't really think it's anything special. Not with the tokenomics. Binance. I think I'm chasing a Binance coin.
road dog walks the cycle.
Dang, I could add to it, couldn't I? I'm at 400% on this one. Now I add it to my trade, and now I'm only up 285.
Never retrace. Never retrace. I said I quit at midnight. Phone face down on the bed. But the second it wiggles, I'm right back inside my head. Doesn't matter if it's pumping, doesn't matter if it's tanking. I'm already clicking by, already leverage cranking. Long, short, long, I don't even check the chart. If the line starts moving, I'm already playing my part. The fear says
Try to find this way while you can. You know what happens. Don't it, though?
I'm already all in before the candle even shines. Whenever it trades, I'm jumping right in. Whenever it trades, let the chaos begin. Doesn't matter the direction, doesn't matter the size.
Shoot, I might be able to grow these tiny accounts with these kind of trades.
Whenever it trades. My girl's in the kitchen asking when you coming to eat. I'm yelling just one more minute while I'm beveraging my defeat. Coffee's gone cold, eyes burning red, still clicking every twitch like it's money in the bread. I know it's stupid, I know it's insane, but the moment it moves, I forget my own name. The fear says sleep, the ego says go. Whenever it trades, I'm jumping right in. Whenever it trades, let the chaos begin. Doesn't matter the direction, doesn't matter the size. Whenever it trades, I'm throwing my life on the line. Whoa. Whenever it trades. I should be living, I should be breathing slow, but the second it switches, I lose all control. This market owns me, it's under my skin. I'll chase every wig
good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Jesus loves you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy weekend trading. Bitcoin will probably go flat over the weekend. We'll have to see what it does. That's just usually what it does. And maybe it'll give alts a chance to catch up with it. But would love to see us get above 68. I don't know if that'll happen this weekend at all. Things don't look like it really wants to do that. Does look like we can get up to 64, maybe 64.8. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Go out there and make that money where you can make it. Good night, everybody.